How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami B. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. Signs you are intimidating. Signs you have a strong intimidating personality. Signs your personality is intimidating everyone around you. That is the title of this video. Do you find that people tend to keep their distance from you? Do you feel like people are intimidated by your presence? Well, intimidating people can be very difficult to spot. But in this video, I'm gonna give you signs that you are an intimidating person, signs that you're intimidating, signs that you have a strong personality that intimidates others, intimidates those around you. Number one sign, you are brutally honest. You are straightforward and honest and direct in your communication. This makes some people uncomfortable. You are brutally honest. You don't beat around the bush. You don't sugarcoat your words. You tell it like it is. If it is white, you say it's white. If it's black, you say it's black. You don't leave no room for misinterpretation. This can make people see you intimidating. Remember, the truth is often difficult to hear, and intimidating people are not afraid of speaking it. You don't mince your words. You don't use flowery language, or you don't try to soften the blow. You speak it bluntly, directly, without hesitation or apology. You are brutally honest, and that's why they find you intimidating. Now, another sign is that you know how to stand up for yourself. You are intimidating because you know yourself. You know your strengths, you know your weaknesses. You don't let anyone take advantage of you, or you don't allow anyone to push you around, whether it's in your personal relationships, whether it's at work. You know how to fight for what you want, and you won't back down easily. You are an intimidating person if you have high standards for yourself and others. You know your expectations, and the expectations are very high, and your expectations of those around you are also high. This can make some people feel like they can't measure up. You strive all the time to be the best version of yourself. You demand the same standard from those in your life, nothing but the best. Sometimes this can make you become an intimidating person. Now, you are an intimidating person. You are intimidating if you really ask for help. When intimidating people rely heavily on their own capabilities, they rarely seek help from others. You have a strong personality that intimidates others if you mainly rely on your capabilities. This can make some people feel that you don't value their input or their ideas. It makes them feel insecure in your presence. You're an intimidating person. You have a strong, intimidating personality if you have a powerful presence. You have this air of authority, this power about you, which can make people see you intimidating. Now, you also are intimidating if you're not afraid to speak up. You don't shy away from expressing your opinions and speaking out in conversations. You are comfortable being the center of attention, and you're not afraid to challenge authority or engage in debates. This can make some people feel uncomfortable. Again, you often stand out from the crowd if you're an intimidating person. This is due to your unique personalities. You have a strong personality. This is also due to your strong opinions. People will take notice of your uniqueness, of your individualism, whether it's positive or not. You are an intimidating person. You have a strong, intimidating personality if you make bold statements. You often speak your mind without fear of judgment or repercussion. You will not hesitate to voice your opinions, even if they may not be the popular ones. You are an intimidating person. You have a strong, intimidating personality if you ask a lot of questions. You also are an intimidating person if you are opinionated and you have strong beliefs. You have this deep passion about your views, and it can make it very difficult for others to disagree or even add their own thoughts, and this leads them to feel like they don't have a voice in the conversation. You are an intimidating person if you are ambitious and driven. Intimidating people tend to have a lot of ambition and drive, and this can make those around them feel like their goals are unachievable or unattainable. You are intimidating if you take charge of any situation. You're in control of any situation. Intimidating people have this urge to take charge and lead in any situation, and this can make some people feel like their opinions don't matter or that they are being pushed out. You are very intimidating if you have a strong sense of self. You have a strong intimidating personality if you tend to be very aware of who you are and what you stand for. This can make it very difficult for others to relate or connect with you. Again, you are an intimidating person if you are very loyal. Intimidating individuals have a strong sense of loyalty and dedication, which can make them intimidating to those who don't share the same values. You are an intimidating person if people seem apprehensive around you. You'll see people hesitating before they speak, or there'll be an awkward pause in the conversation. That is discomfort. They feel it is not necessary because of aggressive behavior on your part. You are an intimidating person if you are often the last one to know about social plans. You are intimidating person. You have a strong intimidating personality if people rarely challenge your opinions. You might be perceived as intimidating when people rarely challenge your opinions or ideas. This might seem like a sign of respect or agreement at first, but it strongly suggests that people are afraid to voice their differing views around you. You are intimidating if you are often left to handle tough tasks alone. You are intimidating if people rarely open up to you. And this is the most revealing sign that people find you intimidating. They rarely open up to you about their personal lives or challenges. This could mean they see you as someone who is not easily approachable or empathetic. You are intimidating if someone who feels intimidated by you, to them, you might be the last person in the world they want to be talking to right now. You are intimidating if people around you are too agreeable. You see, there are people who love to surround themselves with yes men and women. So if someone you know agrees with everything you say, it's always yes. Everything you say or do, it's always yes. Then they just might be intimidated by you. You are intimidating if those around you say sorry too much. You are intimidating if people are not interested in you. You are intimidating if people are nervous and fidgety around you. You are intimidating if people around you assume you are against them. You are intimidating if you don't suck up. You don't need someone else's validation or approval because you're confident in your own abilities. Now, that makes people see you intimidating. You are intimidating if you are your own master. You are intimidating if you are graceful under pressure. You are intimidating if complainers get on your nerves. People who complain all the time, they annoy you. You are intimidating if you don't take any crap from anybody. You have clear boundaries and you will not tolerate anyone who dares cross them. Then you are intimidating. You are intimidating. You have a strong personality that intimidates others because of your wisdom to look past the obvious and your courage to challenge assumptions and beliefs. You are intimidating because you don't take no for an answer. You are intimidating because you know what you want and you go for it. Your stubbornness and you having a clear vision of your dream life drives you to make even the impossible possible. You are a natural dream chaser, and nothing can stand between you and your goals. Now, this can make some people uncomfortable, especially if they are not as driven as you are. Now, you are also intimidating if you have a strong moral code. You have strong opinions, but you also have a solid set of principles. You are intimidating if you stick to your guns. You are intimidating if you are picky when it comes to those around you, when it comes to your friendships or your support system or people who you want to be in your circle. People with strong personalities don't just let anyone in their lives. They value meaningful bonds and trustworthiness. So they are extremely picky with their friends. You are intimidating if you don't water down the truth. As I said at the beginning of this video, you are very intimidating when you are brutally honest, because that is your strong personality trait. You don't beat around the bush, and you don't like sugarcoating or mincing words. You call a spade, and not a big spoon. And you say things as they are without worrying if it offends someone. But you only speak the truth when necessary, usually for the benefit of the one who needs to hear it. That way you find yourself intimidating person. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe. Thank you. Share the video widely as well.